Uh, hello? Is this thing on? That is? Uh, okay. Uh, Hi everybody. Uh, okay, I can't do that anymore. Anyway, equestrian narrator here. Very quick update. Just so folks know what's going on. I know it's been a few months now since anybody's heard much out of me except at BronyCon. And before I get into all that, BronyCon, a lot of fun. The folks I met there, thank you very much. It was very humbling. It was very strange for people to ask me for my autograph and wanted to shake my hand and all that stuff. Wow, mildly horse famous. That's kind of weird. Anyway, but yeah, BronyCon was a lot of fun. Some of you might have seen me there in my hired gun suit. That's mostly completed. There's some stuff I got to redo. Uh, but yeah, hopefully I'll see folks there next year. The Stable Tech panel was awesome. Went very well. Was very popular. I think it was the biggest panel on Friday outside of John Delancey. They had to turn people away eventually. The line was crazy to get in there. And they're supposedly going to be giving us a bigger room next year. And by then, hopefully, we'll have quite a few episodes out. The first episode, I believe, is slated for release in November, is what I was told. So be on the lookout for that. What else is going on? No, I need to get some sip going on here. Uh, Heroes. Yes, that's what everybody wants to know about. So, the last update I did, I was hoping to have it out, I think, like in 3 or 4 weeks or something, I said. That was contingent on no one, however. No one had military training to go off to, and their plan was to have the next chapter done and in the editor's hands before he left, he and or she, left for the summer training thing they did. That did not happen. However, they just reappeared today after being out doing training things and being out in the wilderness and whatnot, amongst other things. And they have finished it, and it is in the hands of the editors. And they said, hopefully in a few weeks, we'll have the edits done, and you'll see a new episode of or chapter of Heroes. Uh, my the professional stuff has been keeping me very busy. My second real fantasy book is out, because I got several things out, a lot of little small things. But we had Heart of Steel. And speaking of which, those people that got a code, please go rate the dang thing. Go to Audible, go to my library. The book will be there. You can click on the stars. Please click on the stars and give it a rating. Or if you're feeling generous, write a review. That would be great. It helps me and the author. And it helps the reviews really help drive sales. And if I gave you a code, go in there and rate the darn thing. The second fantasy book I did is called The Underground Princess, which I mentioned before. That is complete and out. Aimed at younger readers. They're only 2 hours long. Second book, The Prince's Plight, is in the can. That should be hitting the shelves probably within a month or so. Third book is finished and currently in the editor's hands. So in a couple months, we should probably be seeing that one as well. I'm starting a third series from another author. It's more standard fantasy fare called Fireborn. Has to do with dragons. About 90,000 words, so about 7.5 hours long. That's in the initial stages of production now. Hopefully it'll be out in a few months as well. That stuff's been keeping me really busy. The Awakenings, oh god. The problem is that the stuff that's making me money, or there's the potential to make me money, because I really want to get out of my day job, but until I start bringing enough money to compensate for walking away from that day job, uh, uh, I have to focus on stuff that's making me money. But with Awakenings, I definitely have to get that. I have to work on that because I've put too much time, effort, and money into that to just say, "Oh, screw it." And it's a matter of sitting down. The problem is really it's not mixing the voices, all the voice working. It's all the effects and Foley work because that takes forever. Hold on, I need another sip. It's beer. So there's Awakenings. That's definitely gonna happen. Don't know when, honestly. I'm way behind because I lost my voice at BronyCon. Kind of, and then I got a little bit sick the week after. Took me a while to recover from that, so that, like, backed me up, and I'm, like, uh, way behind on the Fireborn stuff. I should have started that a couple weeks ago, and I haven't. I got other shit going on as well, pardon my French. Yeah, we have 4 huskies, and the elderly matriarch husky dog, who's almost 14, was, was diagnosed with liver cancer last week. So that's kinda screwed up my game, as it were, and we're trying to determine what we're going to do about that. It's not affecting her yet, her quality of life is fine. We caught it through other means, might be some radiation treatment we can do, targeted radiation, but surgery is kind of off the table due to her age, and what it would entail, like major abdominal surgery, which she was actually through a couple years ago for something completely unrelated to that, and she's just too old, and the complications are too risky. So, yeah, so I've got this wonderful waiting game where you where I'm waiting for my pet to get to the point where we have to put them down, unless the vet school consult comes up with something and says, "Yes, we can do this radiation treatment." So then I spend thousands of dollars for the radiation treatment. So, yeah, a lot of fun there. Anyway, I digress. That's why I'm drinking. Um, that's about it. Yeah, it's just I'm extremely busy. It's the whole voice acting thing really has become a second job, and on top of that, I'm starting up another business. I used to be a farrier back in the day, and a farrier is a horseshoer, not shooter. Everybody thinks I say horse shooter. No, horseshoer. Uh, Back in the '90s, early '90s, I gave that up and kind of got into the metalworking as a hobby, but gave myself carpal tunnel and had to give it up. But about 6 years ago, I got my wrist fixed. So I'm spinning up my shop again. I'm getting back into the metalwork. So that's the other thing I'm doing. So yeah, busy, busy, busy. Um, I think that's about it. Oh, if anybody wants any codes for the Underground Princess, let me know. I have codes, but rate the darn thing. Don't just listen to it and blow it off. Please rate it. Um, but it's a fun, like, it's aimed at younger readers, but it seems to be one of those things that adults tend to like too. It's got a lot of goofy characters, not goofy, but I get to do, I get to use my voice a lot, so I get a lot of uh different characters um uh when I'm doing it, and it was a lot of fun to do. And so yeah, if anybody wants any codes, let me know. Just shoot me an email, equestriannarrator@gmail.com, and I'll shoot you over a code. Uh, but that's about it, folks. Take it easy and be looking for the next chapter of Heroes in the next few weeks.